Congratulations on the film. Did you foresee the box office and everything else before you made the movie? Were you just hoping that people would enjoy it? I can imagine this.
Lord, no, no, not at all. I mean, it's the furthest thing from my mind. Both of us, as we're making the movie, you just hope that that it's a good idea and that the audience connects with it and that they feel it on a very emotional level. But yeah, box office was about the furthest thing from my mind. I was just like, I hope they like it.
Yeah, it was a huge surprise, especially with what it's about. It's about bias and stereotypes. And we thought, well, that's not the most sort of like profit-conscious subject. And we really thought it was important to talk about it. We worked on it for 5 years, and the fact that the world, especially the United States, has gotten so crazy, as you guys have seen, over the last.
I hope they let us back in.
I know.
They might be looking for a reason
like,
to keep us out. Oh, it's the Zootropolis guys.
They flagged your passport.
Yeah.
It's like,
No.
no.
I was going to say, at the time, obviously, it's quite a prevalent subject to say, but even more so now, after the film's come out, that it's the world's gone a little bit crazy.
It's scary. It's really scary. I mean, in our country, as we were making the film, there was unrest with the police in several cities and with African American victims, and now it just seems like it's gone beyond that, with what Zootropolis is about, and just the idea of fearing people that are not like us, is what our movie is trying to take on, and the hope that when you look for the similarities in another person rather than the differences, that's when positive things happen, and maybe a lot of the adults in this world, are not catching that message, but I'm hoping that the younger audience that embrace the film, that's something that they'll carry into adulthood.
The other thing I really loved about the movie, also the prevalency, but also the buddy cop kind of motif between Judy and I forget his name, the fox's name, Nick. Yes, of course. I've got them both on my bed. I shouldn't say that. It's a 34-year-old man, but I have two Disney figures. But their relationship is great, but also very, very funny.
We love that they have chemistry. It's not necessarily a romance, but like we have two factions in our fan group. Like one half wants them to be a couple, and the other half doesn't want them to be a couple at all. They like the chemistry the way it is. So there's sort of conflict there between our audience members, and
they're passionate. They are passionate. I love your passion.
Yeah, that's true. But there's a spark, right? There's something there. And we'd never really done a cop procedural, like a detective story. And our head of story, Jim Reardon, said, well, we really owe it to the audience to really give these young people a good one, a good detective story.
I guess as well, before you go, with box office comes expectation of sequels. Have they talked about a sequel? Is that something you'd be interested in doing?
I think the world is big enough and the characters are rich enough that I could definitely see one. I think it's a good idea. We'll just see what the appetite of the studio and the audience is. So.
Zootropolis: The Reckoning.
That's what every called.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!